So, girl, Bad versus Wild didn't disappoint because it was everything I thought it was gonna be. A hot ghetto mess. Girl, is y'all ready to talk about all of this craziness? Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's a beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And we around here josting Bad versus Wild, whatever the case. I know that we at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the gutter, with baddies, and then Jocelyn's Cabaret or whatever they call themselves over there, the wild side. And I knew that's where we was gonna be because I'm looking at the caliber of girls, and I looked at the hosts, both Zeus Diddy and Nick, I get him pregnant Cannon. It was just everything fell right into place. Nick Cannon is a ghetto Negro who around here planting seeds like he goddamn farming. Then we got Zeus Diddy out here recruiting females like he doggone Big Diddy. See, but he just Zeus Diddy, so he's an apprentice for Big Diddy, So Zeus Diddy is trying to get his footing, and get his foot in the game, as far as, trafficking these heifers across the towns and across the Americas and all of that. But anyways, they decided to get together, girl, and just have a ghetto mess. I mean, mix a little, wilding out or whatever with a little ratchetness. It's just wilding out with fights. That's all it was. And, at the end of the day, it was kind of entertaining. It was, it was a thing. I like the fights between Natalie and Jocelyn, but I feel like Jocelyn ain't really hit her. It's almost like Jocelyn kind of mushed her, but we'll get into that. Tasiki was on 10 because whatever one of them girls was standing close to her man, Tasiki wanted their head. Do you hear me? Who else was on here? Mariah Lynn. I still don't know why they keep inviting her. Maybe because of her name. I'm not sure. And then Rolly, I'ma save her for us. I'ma save her. And we all know why Scotty go, because Scotty is one of the booch eaters, but neither here nor there. Do me a favor. I need everybody on here. If y'all ready for this wild side, this wilding out, Bad versus Wild, please hit the like button. And also, if you want to support the dog, I ain't got no money, girl. I'm over here doing this for free. Y'all want pre-recorded videos? Here you go. Hit that little cash app right there, girl. Just give a bitch $1 or something. Damn, And that's cool if you don't have a little coin. Just hit the like button. Either way, support is support, okay? So anyways, grab your earbuds, grab your things. It's going to be really ghetto, okay? So grab all your things and let's get into it. So now here we have the teams. Team Bad is Natalie, along with Tasiki, Jayla. Oh, I forgot Jayla was there. Jayla, Scotty, Rolly, Big Fat, Funky, Nasty, Cheesy, Greasy, Dirty Ass, and Mariah Lynn. Mariah, I put my Timbs on to get my ass whipped, Lynn. Yes. Now on the other side for Team Wild, we got Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess, the Boricua Morenas or whatever. And I don't know none of these heifers because I never watched the show. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know none of them. But I just know, Jocelyn be kind of like pimping them. She be beating them up and all of that. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm just saying the little pieces I seen of the cabaret, it was giving pimps up, hoes down. You feel what I'm saying? So here is the team. You guys get familiar with these heifers because it's going to be a brawl for it all at the end, okay? Let's move on. So now Jocelyn and Natalie is battling for who started Zeus. Like who had the show that made people come down to the Zeus network? Baby, Jocelyn jumped out of the car popping her ish. You know how she do. I started Zeus with the cabaret. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we got Natalie and her crew jumping out of the car, girl. I didn't even get Natalie. I just called Rolly Big Nasty ass, And then we got backstage. Jocelyn is doing a little beat bop with her girls, but I didn't really quite understand it. It was giving ha-da-da-da-da-da-bamba. I didn't really understand what she was saying, but they having fun or whatever, doing what they need to do, and whatever. And then we go into the Bad versus Wild. Now this is the comparison. Natalie got 2 million followers on Instagram. Jocelyn got 4.7. 15 years in the public eye for Natalie, 12 for Jocelyn, 10 plus viral moments for both of them, 3 plus public fights for both of them. Arrest Jocelyn is already taking the cake. You don't need to put a question mark. You should just put an indefinite mark if there's one. And then Black Eyes, Natalie got one. Y'all remember that reunion when Natalie was trying to say everybody was fired because she had got beat up and she got a black eye? That's the one they talking about. Let's move on. So now backstage, or it looks like in the back of a trailer, Natalie is over there telling the girls, look, I don't know. Y'all be thinking I know everything that's going on, but I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I'm just as clueless as y'all. And I'm sitting here saying, didn't Nene Leakes tell y'all Natalie ain't shit? EP ain't shit? Didn't he? I thought I was there when Nene said it. Natalie is not who they think she is, but Natalie portrays herself like she is. So people really believe she had that type of pull. And the fact is she don't. Now, here we have Zeus Diddy. Now, I was a bit confusion because the dude who introduced him, his name was LJ Plumber. And Zeus Diddy's name is Lemuel Plumber. Is that the little brother? I don't understand. But anyway, Zeus Diddy gets up with his glasses on looking like he full of that Jesus the snowman and he don't want you to see his eyes not dilating or whatever. And he gets up and say, welcome all you hoes who got in free, He introduces his partner, Nick Cannon. Now, Nick, I skeet off in your cannon. He got up there. He's happy to be here. This is kind of his environment, He like a lot of ratchet assholes, but he ain't come from nowhere ratchet somehow. He a Nickelodeon ass nigga, But he's over there excited. They gave away free tickets. They begged people to come. Look at the people in the audience. The Dr. Dior girl, she just so happy they let her off of work down at the CNA place so she can get in here and get her 1-2 yin. So shout out to Dr. Dior. Now, this girl is his co-host, Courtney B. He claims she's hilarious and we all know her. Courtney, bitch, I don't know you, and bitch, you was the most unfunniest person on this whole show. The only time I give you your little 1-2 kiki was when your big bike was over there saying, let go of Rolly. But other than that, you were so not funny. I mean, shout out to you because you a black woman, I guess. But girl, you was the most unfunniest bitch I seen all year. And we is only in March. Girl, Courtney B, go lay down, girl. We didn't ask for you. Go lay down. And you couldn't have a ratchet, nothing ass bitch party without inviting, the queen of nothing ass bitches, Glorilla. Yes, she did. She over there talking about eating, and how them hoes do. The ratchet ass bitches. And at the end of the day, I can't wait till this era of music is over. You bitches are poison. I don't like none of yous. Glorilla, Sexy Red, Sukiana, none of you rap ass bitches who over here selling everybody's souls for a coin. Yeah, bitch. That's why they say Tasiki whip your homegirl ass. But we gonna get to it. Stand by, Glorilla. Stand the fuck by. So now it's time to introduce the hoes. We got the baddies first. Here they go. They all got their little outfits on. It was kind of cute or whatever. Rolling knees over there knocking like the police on a warrant or something like that. But either way, she's there. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Rolling don't look too bad right here. She don't. I hate saying it. The girls is on 10. He asked, Nick Cannon asked, what's her name? Natalie, if she want to introduce the hoes. She said no because everybody know all my hoes. All my hoes is famous, bitch. She said we don't have to introduce them, whole time Tasiki is over there battling somebody on the other side, talking about standing next to her man. And I'm just over here saying, girl, please give that nigga 6 feet plus. Do you hear me? Do not get into it with this bitch behind that nigga. Let her keep that nothing ass nigga to herself. You feel me? And then here come Jocelyn Hernandez with her girls. Now see, the one on the end that's holding up 2 fingers, but one tucking her balls, she's a bit different to me. Now, I don't know why she stood out to me more than anybody else, but something about her, I just can't quite put my finger on it, even though she's trying to put hers on it as well, But either way, this is Natalie and her girls, and I'm over here saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a ghetto hot ass mess. Let's move on. So now it's time for the show, and they're going to call it break it off or take it off. So basically, if they don't finish the challenge, they got to take off something. Nick Cannon is a little perv, allegedly. So it makes sense that he would play a game where they be taking stuff off. Because, that's what Nick Cannon do. He skeets so much, he don't even know when he's skeeting, but sound about right. Moving on. So now there's some banter back and forth between the girls. They over there laughing at Jocelyn, and y'all can't see this right now, but you will hear in a second. But Jocelyn is over there saying that Natalie Nunn not only beatbox her chin, she beatboxes her coochie on OnlyFans. That's what they said. I didn't say it. Let's go get the pictures so y'all can see. Now this here is what's the girl name? Jocelyn Hernandez along with the other girls playing like they mocking Natalie, but they really scratching their cooches. That's what it's given to me. But either way, they said that Natalie was on OnlyFans beatboxing that cooch. They said she beat it up like Rocky, girl. I said, what? Natalie, what is you on OnlyFans doing, girl? You got to be strong and be more gentle with your cooch, girl. Now, Tasiki is on 12 because some bitch done stood too close to her nigga. She jumps up hollering, if you don't eat, shut the F up and da-da-da-da-da-da. She's on 12. She just want to fight. You know, I don't know if they gave the girl something, a little Jesus the Snowman backstage, or this is just a natural high. But either way, she's on go and ready to go. Now, this don't sit right with Jocelyn. Bitch, Jocelyn looked at that hoe like you are the trash beneath my feet and rolled her eyes. I said, oh, Jocelyn, you ain't have to look at Tasiki like that. Real question though, in the fight, who y'all got, Tasiki or Jocelyn? And if you got Tasiki or Jocelyn, who y'all think winning? Like, is any of them really getting beat up? That's just a question. Moving on. So now round one begins, and the task at hand is for these heifers to do a split, okay? Now, on the other side, the girls are getting ready. Remember, they have to either do the task or take something off or whatever. And, you know, that's not foreign to these type of girls, you know, so they good with it. So now, of course, everybody on the other side know how to do a split. And here we got Scotty. She goes down into a split for the bad versus wild team, or for the bad side or whatever. And guess, look at Roll in the back doing her pulling her shorts up so she can get down there. Girl, this here surprised me more than anything else. I knew that hoe was about to do a split with the way she was rolling them shorts up. I knew it. Girl, look what Rolly did, bitch. Oh, yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Rolly got her big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty ass and let that cooch hit the floor. Girl, Rolly, it makes sense. Remember she yield kicked Biggie in the chin? I knew it. When I seen that whole leg go up like that, I knew that hoe could do it. So Rolly got some points for the team. Let's move on. Now, it's friendly little banter between Jayla and Jocelyn. You can tell Jocelyn likes Jayla because Jocelyn over there telling Jayla she need to come on her side. But at the end of the day, remember, this competition is all about who is the running person for Zeus. Who runs Zeus? Who shall put Zeus on the map? That's what they are trying to figure out by doing splits, cartwheels, and sucking peen. That's where I got from it. Let's move on. Now it's time for these hoes to get on the pole. Obviously, the cabaret girls are professionals at this. They've been doing this shit since they were 6. You know, a lot of these hoes had to take care of themselves because their mamas wasn't there to feed them. So they had to do a little things, you know, a couple of things back in the day to make sure they kept food on the table. So at the end of the day, you know, the cabaret girls are doing a hell of a job. Now, Jayla tried to get on the pole and it was cute, girl. I almost thought you was going to hit your head. But ultimately, leave that to the cabaret girls. Shout out to them. I believe they won this particular challenge. That's just me. I don't know. So now it's time to do the push-up challenge. Everybody, they only had to do 20 push-ups. Both girls did push-ups, but Jayla, you were doing half push-ups. Them push-ups, you wasn't even going all the way down. So in my opinion, the wild team won that round as well. That's just my opinion. Now they gonna say that it was a tie, and that's why Jocelyn was getting mad because she was like, y'all on some hating ass shit. They didn't win. Honestly, they didn't win. If I had to collect it and count the points or whatever, and I didn't even know they was giving points. It just is what the hell it is. Now let's move on. Now it's time for Keep It a Stack. See, this right here is what Jocelyn and Natalie is going to get into it. I'm sorry. So now on Keep It a Stack, you put your hand on a stack of money and the other person will ask you a question, and it's really like some truth or dare type of stuff. And it's basically you got to tell the truth with your hand on a stack of money. Let's move on. So now the first one up for Keep It a Stack is Jocelyn. Natalie has to put her hands on a stack of money and Jocelyn gets to ask the question, right? So boom, Jocelyn was like, so yeah, Natalie, is it true that you be on OnlyFans letting some of the baddies eat your booch? He said, because we got the receipts, it's on OnlyFans, and we need you to tell the truth and shame the devil, okay? Now Natalie was like, that's not true. That's not true. And Jocelyn was like, yes, the fuck it is, bitch. We synced it in 4K. She was like, bitch, you have an OnlyFans, and that's what you was doing on there. And look at Natalie. I do have an OnlyFans, but I never let none of the baddies eat my booch. And I said, oh, she trying to be technical. See, Jocelyn, you should have asked her if she let him eat her cooch. You feel me? Because she trying to be technical. We already seen it, girl. We seen it already. So look at Natalie. Yeah, I got an OnlyFans. I make $10 million a year on my OnlyFans. So what? So what, Natalie? You was a pathological liar, bitch. I know you had imaginary friends when you was growing up. You's a liar, Natalie. Natalie, you's a liar. Period. Point blank. If you making $10 million on OnlyFans, bitch, girl. All right, Natalie. Moving on. So when Nick Cannon asked Natalie if it was true to basically talk about the actual allegations, Natalie refused to. Jocelyn felt vindicated because Jocelyn felt like, bitch, you do have them hoes on OnlyFans eating your booch. I seen it. That's what Natalie was saying. So she's telling the audience, yeah, bitch, I got that hoe. Got her pinned against the wall. And I said, okay, this is going to be good. So when Natalie get her question asked, it shouldn't be no problem. I said, okay, cool. Wrong. Let's get into it. So now Natalie asked Jocelyn. Natalie was like, so Jocelyn, bitch, since we talking about booches and all, is it true that while you was over there calling Mimi the shower ride tumbler false, while you was calling her Molly the maid, is it true that you was over there licking her booch? And, you know, my girl Jocelyn didn't like that. She said, yeah, because that's the word on the street. Look at Natalie's face. That's the word on the street. They said, this is what Natalie said. They said, I didn't say it, but they said you was over there having threesomes with her. And I like a little boys every now and again, Stevie J. Is that true, Jocelyn? Girl, all I know is Jocelyn swung and Natalie's face swung the other way, girl. I see. Oh, Jocelyn, why would you swing on this girl? This is crazy. I thought y'all was playing a game. And at that point, which we already knew, I knew that Natalie was in line. Because why did you yield, kick, and slap this girl? She's just asking you a regular question. Y'all already admitted y'all had threesome, so what's the problem, girl? I don't know what it was. I know Jocelyn in the back gonna say it wasn't the question. It was just she felt like she didn't like the energy. Jocelyn, go lay down. The point is, she put that shit out there in case people forgot that, but I never forgot. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, she had done bopped Natalie across the face, bitch. The security guard used his whistle and blew it and separated them heifers, but Natalie wanted smoke, right? But see, Natalie ain't crazy. Natalie ain't trying to fight. Natalie won't let all her hoes fight. She got the hitters. Why you think she got Jayla and Tasiki there, girl? And Scotty whenever she mad, because when she mad, she can fight. But other than that, she crazy too, you know. But she got a couple of hitters. I still don't know why Mariah in there, though. Still don't know. I hope she ain't got no Timbs on. Last time she wore Timbs, E.T. knocked that whole head across the floor. So hopefully she ain't got no Timbs on. I don't know, you know. But anyways, girl, all out brawl breaks out. Do you hear me? The hoes get the fighting. They said, I didn't say it. Jocelyn said it was musty over there. She said she know it's rolly, big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty ass. She said, because the hoe don't take no baths. And I said, oh, for real? Them hoes was going back and forth. Natalie was over there telling them hoes that they are like in that Jeezy the Snowman. And Jocelyn said, sure did. Sure do. Everybody know I like to treat my nose, bitch. You ain't said nothing. Matter of fact, who got the white girl? That's what Jocelyn was over there saying, girl, you ain't said nothing. Everybody know that, girl. You ain't, girl, please. Police, you know. She said, I love the white girl, you know. Anyways, the girls, like I said, get the swinging, and girl, the only one didn't fight, to be honest, was Natalie, and I'm maybe it's Natalie, but for sure Jocelyn didn't fight. Jocelyn let her hoes fight. You know, she pimped them anyway. So it was kind of like, girl, you know, I'm not about to fight. Y'all always get out there and fight. So, girl, it was a time, girl. Rolly got into a fight with this real skinny girl. You know, the one I had showed y'all on the end who was trying to scratch her cooch. She got into it with her. I think that was, girl. All I know is they were saying, let go of Rolly. Let go of Rolly. Girl, Rolly was on the ground rolling, girl. She couldn't get up. Her knees was too close together, so she was stuck, bitch. They said they had to get the fire department out there to get Rolly up, you know. But all I know, the girl was dragging Rolly, grabbed her hair. Rolly couldn't do nothing, you know. She was skinny, so she was a little agile or whatever. And, you know, it was a time. Now, backstage, Jocelyn goes check on the girl, you know, who had the fight with Rolly. Now, she telling the girl, where all the other girls at? Y'all cool it. Be quiet. Don't worry about it. Y'all hoes get in line. Y'all know I don't play with y'all bitches. See, Natalie play with hers. I don't play with mine. Y'all sit the fuck down and be quiet. That's what Jocelyn was telling the girls. Now, backstage, some poor clear man who's never seen this type of drama unfold, he's over there telling the girl who had a fight, he said, girl, we gonna have to get you a tetanus shot, bitch. You done swap your hands across some damn iron or something. We don't know what the hell going on. And the girl is over there crying, looking like she about to get a shot. Y'all know how y'all take y'all turn to get their shots, and before the lady could either pull out the needle or anything, they get the crying and all of that. That's how she crying. But something in her heart or her mind must have said, bitch, act up, bitch, the camera on you. And all I know is this. Girl, she turned around, looked at that camera. They was playing it on the stage. And she said, yeah, Rolly, you big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty bitch. That's why I beat your ugly ass, bitch. And I got your wig, ho. It is what it is. And she was going ham. Do you hear me? And I'm over here saying, oh, my God. Oh my God, I like how she was able to flip that shit. My girl was like, I'm going to cry later. I'm going to cry in the car, not on here. And she was dragging Rolly. She said that's why she beat Rolly up. And you know, I know she whipped Rolly ass. Oh, I know she did. Oh, yes, I do. You know how I know she whipped Rolly ass? Put a pin in that. We'll get right back into it. Let's move on. So now on the stage, the baddies is still trying to throw them blows. They want to fight, and you could tell most of them lost. I mean, obviously, except Tasiki, girl. Tasiki swung and hit somebody, bitch. Ooh, girl. I don't know. Was that the girl standing next to her man, girl? I don't know. Either way, you can tell the majority of them lost because they still out there, you know, hollering about they want to fight. It's over with, you know? And backstage, Jocelyn and her girls had pulled out the t-shirts with all of Natalie's OnlyFans content on it, showing the booch getting ate. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all, girl, it was running on Twitter when all of this stuff was going on behind the scenes? Girl, where y'all been at? Girl, y'all got to get y'all on Twitter to see what's going on, okay? So anyway, Rolly, remember I told y'all this how you know Rolly got a big nasty ass whip? Rolly is backstage going crazy. Let me through. Let me go. Let me go. I'm going to break the window. I'm going to break this. If you don't let me go, get off of me. Get off of me. And then all of a sudden, the man tried to grab her, and this hoe did something like this.
Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
Yup. So after they let Rolly go, Rolly decided to roll her knees down the hall to try to get in another way because she wants to get to this little girl that had done bop upside the head. And you know, Rolly, at this point, it's all right. It's okay, fat. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day and you live to pick them today's up off the floor, girl. You're not going to win them all, Rolly, and that's okay. That's all right, fat. Why are you trying to fight that little girl? That little girl a third of your size. Now, you got to be strong and pick on somebody your own size now, Rolly. Come on now. Don't worry about it. You know, pick on somebody your own size. But Rolly goes outside and threatens to break the window on the truck. And I say, Rolly, girl, please, you just bought a house out the tube of that trailer, girl, please. You can't afford to do that, girl. Stop acting crazy because you mad because you got your ass whipped. This ain't the first and it won't be the last ass whipping you get, Rolly. Go sit your big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty ass down, bitch. Go sit down. Now, Natalie outside, she telling them to get her car right now, according to her. She said, because I'm tired of this shit. Dumb hoes keep playing in my face or whatever. Go get my car. Go get my car. And I'm saying, Natalie, please, girl, you just... She mushed you, bitch. She bopped you. It's all right. You know, this ain't the first time you've been bopped. I truly don't understand why everybody is acting all surprised. Maybe they just used to getting their ass whipped by each other and not nobody else. So now backstage, they done put their t-shirts on. Jocelyn and her hoes, yes, they did. They got the t-shirts on to let everybody know that what they said Natalie did, she did that shit. And guess who else on the t-shirt? Scotty is. See, that was when Scotty was trying to keep her position, but now she got Zeus did it. She don't need her no more. So now Nick and his side chick or sidekick, I don't know, the unfunny bitch, they decided to just call it a show. They said it was lit. It was a time, and they ready for everybody to go home. The big girl said she was scared. She said she was just, out of breath just watching them. And I said, sound about right. Sound about right. And that was really where they ended it. And they had to get that duck ass whore up here again. This goddamn bass trouble, go glow, roll, low, your bro, glorilla. Talking about, I'm F-R-E-E for nigga free. Let me, I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga T. I'm thinking that whole getting CPR or something, girl. It was a time. Now, they said after the whole thing, Tasiki beat up one of her backup dancers, girl. I don't know. Whoever was standing next to her man got their ass whipped. That's all I got. I don't know nothing else about none of the other stuff. Now, there's some other stuff come out about Natalie, which will be on a separate video. But y'all, this tea is getting hot. But what y'all think about this Bad versus Wild, girl? It's going to be a time. I can't wait to see Tokyo Tony and goddamn Carlissa crazy ass. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bells, bitch. Share the video. And also, like I said, hit that little cash tag right there if y'all want to send a bitch a little appreciation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel appreciated. I just want to feel appreciated or something like that. Whatever. I deserve to be loved. I deserve. That's just how I feel about it. But anyways, let me get off of here and do Natalie none. I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.